Now, previously I stated that my next couple of videos would deal with pharmacology, toxicology, and pharmacy. And those are all in the works, but I'm actually back with another coronavirus COVID-19 update. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Anwar Youssef Dunbar, and this is Big Discussions 76, Science and Technology. First of all, please like this video, please share it, and please subscribe to my channel. Well, I did kind of promise that my next couple of videos would be on pharmacology, toxicology, and pharmacy. And I thought that I thought it would be valuable for me to remaster and upload that content, as it will allow me to better add to the pharmacology and toxicological, the pharmacological and toxicological aspects of COVID-19. And those videos are in the works right now in terms of updating them and putting them back together. I actually shot those videos in pieces and had to stitch them together and add fades and everything, and it's taking a little bit longer than I thought. But I have seen some articles regarding the coronavirus and COVID-19 come up on my radar, some on my news feeds, on my email, and some which have been circulated in my network. And so I thought that I'd make a quick video. This is unscripted, so I'm not reading from any bullet points here. And I thought I'd shoot a short video on what I've seen. And plus, it's raining outside, so I can't go outside and walk. So here we are. So I have 4 articles. I'm just going to go over briefly. I'm not going to read these verbatim. I'm going to leave these in the description box below. By the way, I wanted to make a quick point here. On one of the panels I was on last week, the question came up as to whether or not I'm actually working on the front lines in this pandemic, and the answer is no. So I work, and I'm going to keep this general because I don't think it's wise to reveal your day job here on YouTube, at least not right now. But I work in the public sector as a regulatory scientist, and I use my knowledge of pharmacology and toxicology to register pesticides. So this is important because this impacts the food that we eat, that all of us eat every day, in terms of our fruit and vegetable commodities. And in some instances, there are residential products that I work on every day. But pharmacology and toxicology, those sciences reach into any number of areas. And with my research background, there are techniques and methods that I understand that allow me to be a part of these discussions. And so here on my YouTube channel, I consider myself more as more of a science communicator and liaison for the non-science community. So I don't work in COVID every day, but based upon the knowledge and skill sets that I have, I can speak on these topics and participate in these discussions. So 4 articles. I found 4 articles, or I came, I found or articles were shared with me. I might edit that out. One article, I was originally going to do 2, but I'm going to do 4. The first article is the CDC adds runny nose, nausea. The CDC adds runny nose and nausea to the growing list of COVID-19 symptoms. This was written by Wyatt Grantham Phillips And this was published on USA Today on July 13th. And so up to this point, there have been a set of symptoms associated with COVID-19. Those included chills, fever, muscle pain, headache, sore throat, and a new loss of taste or smell. And so recently, congestion, runny nose, nausea, and diarrhea have been added to the list of symptoms by the CDC. So, and it's suspected that that list might grow. So, I'm going to leave this article in the description box below. So there was another article, this one I saw on Yahoo, and it is entitled, "Can You Get Infected with COVID-19 Twice?" Experts say the possibility is real. This was written by John Bacon of USA Today, and it was published on July 16th, 2020. I don't think this is John U. Bacon, who covers Michigan football, so this is someone else. But the reason this article stood out to me, number one, the herd immunity has been talked about a lot in COVID-19, in these COVID-19 discussions. And while I am not an immunologist, I think that the theory is that once a critical mass of people become infected with the virus, they'll generate antibodies, and there'll be a mass immunity when a person gets infected. But we're not there yet. But I think one of the questions now is, can individuals become infected twice, such that they get really sick twice? And this article is saying that the possibility is real. Now, what's interesting is last week I went down to East Potomac Park here in the DMV, and one of my favorite pastimes now is going to the park and just sitting and reading. Well, I saw someone at the park, and I was a little friendly, and I went over and I said hello, keeping distance. And one of the things this woman told me was that there is a population of people who are either have recurring symptoms or get sick and then it comes back. So I think up to this point, the belief was that once you get sick, you get your symptoms, and then they kind of go away. But there is the potential for individuals to get sick, and the symptoms may be recurring and re-emerging. So keep your eyes out for that, and be wary of that. There was another article from Yahoo entitled, "Australian Researchers Invent 20-Minute Coronavirus Blood Test." This came from Reuters, and this was on July 17th, 2020. And so it seems that a set of Australian researchers have invented a very fast coronavirus blood test. So up to this point, they've been doing the nose insertion, and they've been doing the swab of the inner jaw, and doing the real-time PCR. But in this instance, these Australian researchers seem to have invented, or seem to be close to inventing, a blood test which is tracking the agglutination of the virus. And I remember learning something about agglutination back at Johnson C. Smith University, but right now I can't, in terms of the concept and them tracking it, I can't visualize it right now. I might have to ping Nicole Ali for that. But a faster test would, in theory, help people identify whether or not they have it much more quickly, and that might help slow spreading it as well. So this article, all of these articles are going to be in the description box below. And then the final article, I got this one from someone in my circle. I won't say who it is, but this is entitled Chinese Virologist, I want to pronounce that properly, flees Hong Kong and accuses Beijing of COVID-19 cover-up. Well, I'm not going to get too deep into this one, but just reading this title, this is implying once again that China knew about all of this and tried to cover it up. And they weren't open and transparent about how bad this thing was. And there was information that they knew and didn't do the best job of sharing it. So I'll just stop that there. So all of these articles are going to be in the description box below. Please let me know what you think, or if you have any questions. Please like this video, please share it, and please subscribe to my channel. And as always, remember that your attitude determines your altitude. Take care, and I will talk to you the next time. Bye-bye.